Is it worth moving to Canada in 2023 or more part-time jobs in Canada? And prices have gone up. The inflation rate in Canada is 3.8%. Hello, what's up guys? Welcome to Himanshima Canada. As we all know, nobody is perfect. Similarly, no country is perfect when you move there. So you have to make your calculated decisions upfront. You should consider the pros and cons of moving to that country, whether it's worth moving to that country or not. Today we're not going to discuss about the pros and cons, but surely we're going to discuss about the current situation going on in Canada. Is it worth moving to Canada in 2023 or not? Why 2023? Because the situation has changed a lot in recent years, recent 5 to 10 years in Canada. Situation अब वो नहीं रही. There is inflation in Canada, no more part-time jobs in Canada for the specific skill, and there is a high rate of rents in Canada, and these all things are mixing up in Canada and making the living in Canada more difficult. So this video will going to be very helpful. So whether you are coming on PR, study visa, visit visa, this video will going to be very helpful, and you will be able to decide whether you should move to Canada in 2023 or not after watching this video. So watch this video till the end, and if you are new to my channel, please like and subscribe to my channel, as a lot of informative content will be on its way. So let's get started with this video without any delay. First of all, we're going to discuss about the situation of jobs here in Canada. The situation of part-time and full-time jobs here in Canada. Is it easy to find a job here in Canada or not with a common skill? The current unemployment rate going on in Canada is 5.50% compared to 5.28% in 2022, which is an alarming situation for the newcomers, whether you are coming on PR, study visa, or visit visa here in Canada, which is due to the huge number of immigrants coming into the country every year. According to the Canadian government website, there are 500,000 people arriving into the country every year as an immigrants. So that's a huge number, which really putting burden on the job sector here in Canada and on the Canadian government to provide different types of facilities to those people coming into the country. So which really making it difficult to find a job for the newcomers. And there is more competition in the job sector. अगर कोई एक वैकेंसी है तो उसके लिए थाउजेंड्स ऑफ एप्लीकेशन आ जाती हैं, थाउजेंड्स ऑफ बच्चे आ जाते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत ज़्यादा तादाद में बच्चे आ रहे हैं एज एन इंटरनेशनल स्टूडेंट हियर इन कैनेडा. तो बहुत ज़्यादा लंबी लंबी लाइन लगी होती हैं. अगर मैकडोनल्ड्स में, वॉलमार्ट में या कहीं भी एक वैकेंसी है, जॉब वैकेंसी है, सो उसके लिए थाउजेंड ऑफ एप्लीकेंट्स अप्लाई कर देते हैं टू गेट द जॉब. सो विच रियली मेकिंग इट डिफ़िकल्ट. और जब वो मैं देखता हूँ तो काफ़ी एक सैड फील होता है कि यार कैनेडा क्या था और क्या रहा. बहुत ज़्यादा बच्चों का ड्रीम होता है टू कम टू कैनेडा, बट इधर आके ये सब देखना इज़ रियली बैड. बहुत बैड फील होता है जब मैं ये देखता हूँ. और जो दूसरा पॉइंट जो काफ़ी बच्चों को मुश्किलात में डाल रहा है जॉब फाइंड करने के लिए, वो है कि जो 7 अक्टूबर से पहले बच्चे आए थे 2022 में, दे आर अलाउड टू वर्क full time. So they are working on full time, and there are no part time jobs here. So they are working on full time, and they are allowed to work on full time till the end of 2023, 31st December. So they are working on full time, and they have occupied the spaces. So the which is making difficult for the newcomers to find a part time job here. और ये भी एक और रीज़न है. और अब क्वेश्चन आता है कि अगर हम जॉब्स को देखें तो इज़ इट वर्थ कमिंग टू कैनेडा इन 2023 और नॉट. आई विल सजेस्ट यस, because if you are coming to Canada in 2023 with the different skill, if you have a skill जो डिमांड में है, लाइक द हेयर स्टाइलिंग and the plumbing or the technician हो गया या car mechanic हो गया, these skills are really in demand in Canada. So you should learn one of them. और यहाँ आपके पास कोई एक स्पेसिफिक स्किल होना चाहिए टू गेट अ जॉब हेयर इन कैनेडा. अगर आप भी दूसरों की तरह कॉमन स्किल के साथ आओगे, विदाउट एनी एक्सपीरियंस स्किल के साथ कैनेडा आओगे, तो आपके लिए काफ़ी ज़्यादा मुश्किलात होंगी. सो आई विल सजेस्ट बेटर कम विद अ स्किल. to make your life easier in Canada and to get a good job here in Canada. The second point is rent. Rent is a major part of your expense here in Canada. Rent prices have gone up rapidly after COVID-19. Every year there is an increase of 15 to 20% in rent prices, which is also due to the increasing number of immigrants coming into the country in Canada, and that have also created a housing crisis here in Canada. So the government will gonna restrict the number of applicants and the number of immigrants coming to the country, and from now onwards there will be a lower number of immigrants coming into the country as the government said that. It's difficult and it's very expensive to find housing here in Canada. So for students who are coming to Canada in 2023, they can share the rooms. I will suggest that in sharing, it will gonna cost them around $500 monthly, including utilities. They can save more of their income, because the rent is a major part of your expense here in Canada. So they can save more. And for families and PR holders who are coming into the country with their spouses or with their children, can have an apartment, which will gonna cost you around 15 to uh, $2,500, but it will be on the outskirts, not in the middle of the city. It will be away from the city, but if you want to have an apartment within the city, it will gonna cost you around 2500 to 3500. It depends on the location. It will gonna take more than half of your income. So again, I will suggest here that you should find a job which pays you over the minimum wage rate, which will going to be happen only if you have a different skill. If you have a skill that is in demand, so they will going to pay you over the minimum wage rate. So come with a different skill and have a job that pays you over the minimum wage rate, so you will be able to pay your rent and manage your expenses here in Canada. Thirdly, there comes inflation. The inflation rate in Canada is 3.8% currently, compared to 1.95% in 2022. So there is an increase in inflation rate. हर चीज़ की प्राइस डबल हो चुकी है. अब कनाडा वो नहीं रहा जो 5-10 साल पहले था. It has completely changed now, and which is making more unaffordable for low income earners and for the newcomers coming into the country in 2023-2024. The grocery prices have also gone up. The grocery जो हम कर सकते थे 2019 में for $200 now cost you around 350 to $400. So you can see वो अब आपका इनकम का ज़्यादा हिस्सा लेगी और आपको डबल लग रहे हैं उसके पैसे. There is a certain increase in the prices for everything, which is due to the increasing population and the increasing number of immigrants coming into the country, which also increased the consumption, and which ultimately resulted in high prices. So the solution here is that you should manage your finances well, and do budgeting, and do everything, but don't spend on the luxury things here in Canada, because if you spend on those, you will lose your everything. You will not be able to achieve your dreams here in Canada. If you want to achieve the dream, uh, you have to do budgets, and you have to manage yourself well in terms of finances. You should do the shop smart, and if you can use the Flip app to get discounts, and to compare the prices and get discounts on every stores. So manage your finances and do budgeting to keep yourself safe from the inflation. अगला पॉइंट हमारे पास आता है कॉलेज फीसिस का. 2017 और 2018 की बात की जाए तो वी ओनली हैव टू पे वन सेमेस्टर फी इन एडवांस प्लस द 10,000 GSE अमाउंट अंडर द STS category. But the things have changed, the immigration policies have changed, and now we have to pay 1 year full fee in advance plus 10,000 GSE amount under the STS category. Countries like India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bangladesh, they all fall under the STS category, So the students coming from these countries have to pay the 1 year full fee in advance plus the 10,000 GIC amount, which is a big investment. अगर हम पाकिस्तानी रुपये में से देखें तो 80 से 90 लाख की इन्वेस्टमेंट बन जाती है. Or we mostly come from middle class families, so we have to take up loans to manage the cost of our dreams. ये बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है. सो इज इट वर्थ स्पेंडिंग? और अगर हम बात करें कि अगर हम इधर आके अपनी फीस निकाल पाएंगे, सो आई विल से यस. नॉट बाय वर्किंग पार्ट टाइम काम करके हम अपनी फीस नहीं निकाल सकते, बट द फोर मंथ गैप हेयर कैन हेल्प यू मैनेज योर फीस इज हेयर. But I will make a detailed video about that later on. But now we will gonna discuss about, is it worth spending or investing that much huge amount here in Canada? I will say yes, because if you are coming with a course that is in demand and you have chosen your course very efficiently, and it's the course that is in demand, like nursing, like accounting and finance, and like these type of courses, not a simple course, and you just want to come to Canada. So that's should not be your aim. You should have a course which provides you with an uh, high salary after your degree, like a salary above $70,000 yearly. So come with a different course, come with a good course, and do a good course selection, and then come with skills, and then polish yourself, and look for co-ops and internships, which is better for everyone. Because जब आप co-op में होते हो, तो you have 6 month time to study, and then 6 month you have break, so you can manage your thesis in that. So do these things, and choose your course effectively, and then try to be in the co-ops or internship. And lastly, there comes the transportation cost. Transportation cost has gone up in recent years. In 2017, the monthly bus pass cost you around $80 to $90, but nowadays it costs you around $120 to $130, which is not a huge difference, but the prices have gone up. The thing that I want to discuss with you here is that the prices for cars, they have changed a lot, or almost double हो चुकी हैं car की prices, which is due to the supply chain disruption caused by the COVID-19. The prices for material components and labor has gone up, and lastly the insurance, the price for insurance has also gone up, which resulted in higher prices for cars in 2023. So which making it difficult for students and others to afford a car. As a student, I will not suggest you to buy a car, because it will take up your income, I think whole income. So I will suggest you to use the public transport as far as the student status is concerned. So if you are an international student here, I will suggest you to not buy a car, and use public transport and save your money. This is the ground reality of Canada. I don't want to spread negativity about Canada. I just want to inform people what's going on in Canada, and I hope you all will be able to come up with a better decision whether you should move to Canada in 2023 or not after watching my video. मेरा कोई एम ऐसा नहीं था कि मैं आपको नेगेटिविटी फैलाऊँ कनाडा के बारे में. आई जस्ट वांट टू शेयर द इन्फॉर्मेशन. और बहुत सारे यूट्यूबर्स कंटेंट बना रहे हैं कि डोंट कम टू कनाडा, इट इज़ नॉट वर्थ कमिंग टू कनाडा इन 2023. देयर इज एन रिसेशन गोइंग ऑन, बट आई थिंक इट विल गोइंग टू बी ओके, और कनाडा के हालात बेहतर होंगे, होप सो. और कनाडा विल नॉट रिमेन द सेम, or Canada will going to avoid the recession, as I have read in the newspaper, because the government has proven that the GDP growth was positive in first two quarters of the year. So उन्होंने avoid कर लिया almost recession, and it will not be like the recession in 2007 or 8. worse नहीं होगा. I hope it's good, और सिचुएशन अच्छी हो, or I will gonna encourage you to come to Canada, and don't sit out there and watch to the negative negative person spreading negativity about Canada, और watch out for those who spread positivity, और एक अच्छे mindset से आओ that you will go there and do everything, और ये ना सोच के आओ कि मैं ये नहीं करूँगा ये नहीं करूँगा. डू कम विद द माइंडसेट, और एक अच्छा कोर्स लेके आओ और अच्छे स्किल्स लेके आओ, और कैनेडा विल श्योरली गोना रिवॉर्ड यू फॉर दैट, और अपनी ड्रीम्स को अचीव करो आके, एंड इट विल ऑल गोइंग टू बी इजी. मेहनत लगेगी बट यू विल गोना अचीव व्हाट यू वांट if you are coming with a mindset, proper mindset, a course, and a dedicated body, or you can say a dedicated mindset. So I will meet you in the next video. तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफिज़, and stay tuned for more videos. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will meet you in the next video. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.